Welcome back to Marx Library Live.
Week 2 of the spring semester, which makes it week...
What, our total number?
13?
No, more than that.
Oh, really?
We're at 15,
Oh, God.
I think we
I'm
ended.
so sorry.
I think we ended on lucky number 13.
Lucky number 13. All right, so welcome back to installment 15, or week 2.
Yeah, 15-ish.
Ish. Of Marx Library Live. And, as you can see, things are different than last week. A lot different.
A lot different.
So maybe we should start off by addressing that first.
Okay, so last week we did a bit of a trial run in the ILC, the Innovation Learning Center.
Here on campus.
Mm-hmm. And
as opposed to
as opposed to
on the moon. I don't know.
Yes, that's next week. I can see how you might get them confused with all the advanced technology over in the ILC. And actually, that was great. One of the things we liked about being over there is they had some really cool gadgets, and the show was extremely polished.
Yes, it was very, very, very polished. But getting some feedback from our audience, they kind of just liked the low rent style in the library. So you're back to just two librarians chatting in a library with their coffee cups.
Yeah. So we listen to you.
So
viewers.
We listen to our viewer feedback. And we're changing things around a little bit. So you've got some cool like library jazz in the background, and kind of keep your eye out because things might be changing weekly.
Yeah, so we plan on changing things up. So
reflecting our personalities a little bit.
Who knows what might show up on the shelves behind us?
Who knows? So that's kind of where we are. So we're back in the library, and I guess we should probably say who we are again.
Oh, that's right.
For people who have not been watching all 15 installments.
You've been missing out.
You can go back and watch them all.
That's right. They're all on YouTube at Marx Library Live.
Yeah, so go back and watch them if you haven't. But my name is Beth Shepard, and I am the Arts and Humanities Librarian here at the Marx Library.
And I'm Stephanie Eversard, and I'm the Social Sciences Librarian here at
the Marx every
Library.
Week, we talk about
library
stuff.
Yeah.
We thought this week we would take it back a little bit. We've been talking a lot about like services or kind of more research-based questions. But because it is the beginning of the semester and we have some potentially new students or transfer students on campus, which would be new to our campus, we would take it back a little bit and talk a little bit about the building itself.
So we're going to take it back to basics.
Take it old school.
And talk to you about what's in the library and where to find it.
Yeah, so where stuff is and how to locate it. And are we ready to do this? Are we ready to break it out?
I think we are.
Okay, hold, because we're going to go really old school.
Y'all are a fan of low budget? Have we got low budget for you?
Okay, all right.
Great. Courtesy of the University of South Alabama's Writing Center, we have
this awesome handy-dandy
flip chart.
Okay, I think we're ready. All right, so let's make sure we're back in the frame here. Stephanie, where are you?
I'm not in the frame.
All right, hold on. Much better.
There. There, that's good.
Much better. We'll just lean in. Okay, so we're gonna take it old school, and we're actually gonna draw the library, like floor plan, floor by floor, and we're gonna, from memory, note the important bits. So this could A, go completely wrong, or B, be amazing. We don't really know.
B,
be amazing. Okay, so do we have?
We do. So this is this is a random collection of markers.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so first floor.
First floor.
Oh my God, and I have the worst handwriting ever. Okay. Oh!
Bad marker.
Bad marker. That one's a dud.
Sad.
Here you go.
Okay.
All right, Donald. Okay. All right, so first floor.
This one's bad too. That's my granddad's name, so I'm not offended.
Yeah, all right. All right, so first floor. And I thought maybe it'd start just like, I know this is not, we're going to do this, what do you call it in art where it's not exactly accurate? Stylized.
Yes.
Stylized. Okay, so first floor.
That one's bad too. Okay.
And then let's go ahead and orient, like, this would be the elevators.
Okay, those central elevators.
Yeah.
We actually have others.
Oh, right. Oh, man. Okay, yeah, so the central elevators.
Yeah. The ones that you're going to use.
Yeah. The other ones are more like here-ish.
So maybe we need to identify north and south because...
Okay. All right. So I would have done it over here, but whatever. Okay, so this will be fun. Okay.
Oh, south is here. Wait, that can't be right.
Well, so I was gonna think like north, south, like looking at it like this.
Then put the in here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not a cartographer. I don't know how to do maps.
All right, let's try this again. That's why I was totally confused about where these elevators are.
Okay,
now we got it.
Okay. So, north side of the library and south side of the library. So we orient our library based on it sounds like Chicago. There's a north side and a south side, right? And the north side is essentially code for the new side. So, when we say north side, look for windows and like exposed beams and kind of more like the industrial vibe.
And for the south side,
1968.
That's exactly right. Yeah, you're looking for cinder blocks. Rather dusty
tomes, kind of an odd smell.
Oh, the smell. If you get off and there's a distinct
odor,
you are on the south side.
Yeah, the south side library. Yeah, so look for like stone. Mm-hmm. The walls are made out of stone.
It just feels old.
Yeah, it looks and feels old. So that's the south side. Okay, so on the first floor, main bits of interest, right, are going to be for students, I would say probably the forthcoming learning commons,
yes.
Right? So this is the elevator bank, right? There's these two little double doors right here. Oh my God, I think I can remember how to do doors. It's like,
yeah, something like
that. I don't know. So double doors, and then you go in, and this whole area on the side through these doors, the library is going to be the learning commons, and it's kind of empty right now. There's a bunch of studying going on in there. So we'll call it the LC.
Yeah, LC, very cool.
LC. Okay.
All right. So learning commons. We'll talk more about this later, but that's going to be a place where you can collaborate on projects, meet to study with friends. Be kind of a noisy place to hang out.
Be crazy, be chaos.
And it's going to be really nice because it's conveniently located next to Starbucks.
Right. Okay. So I should draw down here where my original squiggle was. This is Starbucks, right? So like this is kind of the lobby. And these are
These are the clickers that you walk past.
So this is
to stop you from walking away with
steaming
books.
cup of coffee.
I see it.
I'm the arts librarian. I'm not the artist. Okay. So we'll do Starbucks.
All right. So this is one entry.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Those are doors.
And
then this is the other entry. I guess it would.
No, it
would
be here.
Up here, not inside the learning commons.
Yeah.
And this is actually something too.
The auditorium.
This is our auditorium.
Ooh, that's the look how good we are. We're doing this from total memory. Wow, we have the worst handwriting in the world. Yeah. Okay. So this is the auditorium. Before we leave the learning commons, let's talk a little bit about. So right now there's awesome like study spaces, like chairs, comfortable chairs and stuff in there. But there are also some study rooms.
Yes.
Located here, and then down here on this side. There are a couple, like, little viewing rooms, media viewing rooms. They're real tiny, so people tend to use them as study rooms for, like, or to watch, like, a VHS your professor requires you to watch, and you're like, I don't have a VHS
because we have one VHS player, and this is where you come to use it.
And if it dies, it dies, right?
If it dies, good riddance.
Good riddance, right? Okay, so these are viewing rooms. So we'll make these the VR. And then down here, there's one more classroom, which is 123.
123? Yep.
123. And this classroom is available for students, and you can
reserve it
through the online reservation system.
And we can give you the link to that.
Yep, we'll put it in the comments. All right, so that's this side. What's over here, Stephanie?
Something very important.
What?
The circulation desk.
Circulation desk.
I guess we're gonna ignore all the.
Yeah, that's all the bowels or like the librarians are. You don't care about that.
No one wants to go back.
Nobody wants to go back there.
All right, so this is a circulation desk. It is in fact round.
It is in fact round. So she's not making that up. It is in fact an odd shape. And what happens to the circulation desk?
This is where you can check out books.
This to check out books.
You can check out the checkout books.
Check out the checkout books.
This is where you can get a track card so you can do your printing.
So, money exchange.
Money happens here.
Money happens here.
All kinds of things circulate at the circulation desk.
And that's the only place in the library that money exchanges hands.
Yes.
Is the circulation desk.
So if you need to pay a fine or you need to get a track card.
Nobody pays fines because all these viewers.
Oh, that's right. You guys never have a late book.
I never have a late book, right?
Yeah.
Only librarians have late books.
Yeah, that's true.
That's totally true.
We don't pay fines either. So.
What else is here?
What, in the circulation desk?
Yeah, like course reserves, right?
Yeah. So course reserves.
And just general library reserves, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. So if your professor puts something on hold and they tell you to come get it from course reserves, that's where it is. Circulation desk, first floor. First place you walk in, if you walk in on the first floor.
Yeah. Ooh, which we'll get to that in a second.
We'll get to that in a second.
Oh, what's right here?
This.
I don't know how we want to make that. Let's make this a person and then some squares.
And I think we need to
make it round.
Indicate that it's kind of a dip, right?
I don't know how to do that. That's beautiful.
Those are stairs.
Anybody like architecture out there and they're going like, oh my god.
Come help us.
Engineers are like, dear Lord.
All right. So,
the pit.
This is the pit, or the Library Atrium, which is what we call it in our more professional exchanges. You're going to hear it called the pit. It's actually, despite its name, a really cool place. No torture happens in the pit.
There are no lions, tigers, and bears.
Or tar. So, usually. So, what we usually have down there, or the most important thing, of course, is going to be our mannequin Libby. No, I'm just kidding. The most important thing down there are going to be our printers. All right, so if you come to the library and you got your track card from the circulation desk, you have gone upstairs, which we'll get to in a minute, to print out your paper, you're going to come back down here to release your print. And so the actual copy machines and the computers that release your prints are down here in the pit.
Yeah.
And it is actually lowered.
That's why we call it the pit.
It's called the pit.
Yeah, and these are stairs. So these are like open stairs. So I'm going to do your amazing stair thing.
Oh,
too.
okay. Yeah, and so these are the stairs
second floor
that take us up. Beth calls them the Miss America stairs.
Which, yeah.
Because the whole library.
Because the whole library is watching you up the stairs, right? And one more thing of note down here that may be useful to students. This is the way to room 181.
Ah, yes, excellent. So you walk in through the doors, you go past the little sensors.
Squealer.
Yes.
Squealer.
And then
professional term.
It's going to be, you're going to swing right, and 181 is going to be
beautiful arrow. I obviously have no depth perception whatsoever. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah. Okay. Anything else on the first floor that we missed? I don't think so.
I think that's the important stuff. Everything else is back here, and they don't need to know.
They don't know about cataloging.
Sorry, cataloger.
Sorry, cataloger. Not really.
All right, so we're gonna take these stairs up, right?
Yeah, we're gonna take Miss America stairs up. So everyone watch this. Walk up
the stairs. If you're going to drop something in a noisy way, that's the place to do it.
Or fall up them. That's definitely the best way to do it. Okay.
All right.
Or let's do the same thing again. So we're gonna stylize ourselves. Ooh, that was a great square.
And the building actually does dip out like that.
Yeah.
Right where Beth's office is.
Right. It does actually. So these are the elevators again.
Okay.
And these are the other elevators.
And so we're gonna orient again as north and south. You're doing all the drawing. I think it's because you got a better marker than me.
I have a better marker than you. Okay, so we come up the stairs, right?
And they're gonna bring you up right outside the elevator. Yeah.
So what's right here?
That is gonna be the reference desk.
And it is actually round.
Mm-hmm. It is round. It has like these small like armory things on it. You can't
cheese graters.
Yeah.
They look like cheese graters.
That's holdover from the Middle Ages when the reference librarian had to defend the. Not really. I don't know why they're there. It's just a very strange.
It's a very strange like architectural touch that none of us enjoy or like. So that's a reference desk. What happens here? Any library questions you may have happen there.
Anything.
Anything at all.
Where do I go to find this book? How do I print? Where's the bathroom?
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of bathrooms, so across between the first and second floor and between the third and fourth floors, there are open like walkways. 2 floors are open to each other, meaning you can see like down in them, right? And there are walkways across from the north to the south. The restrooms on the second floor are located right across the walkway through these double doors on your right. So these are the restrooms. And that's actually pretty good because they do back up to the elevators.
You got it right.
Yes.
And then the other stairs are right here.
Yeah. The old stairs.
So, and actually, I think it's worth pointing out because sometimes students think that these are our only stairs, and so they get up to the second floor
and they're like,
no more stairs?
how do I get...
Is there no more library?
And we're like, no, there's 2 more floors.
And so if you want to take the stairs instead of the elevator, they're going to be back here beside the bathrooms.
Yeah, beside the bathrooms. So between the bathrooms and the elevator. I didn't leave any space.
If there's a fire, you can still get out.
Right. You're not trapped. Okay, so what else is over here on the north side?
Okay, so there's the reference desk, like we said. That's where you go to ask any questions that you might have. And then behind the reference desk are going to be computers. Now, we've kind of made this
we made
big,
a little,
but
whatever.
they're going to be a whole bunch of computers, right?
What if we just did, like, computers?
Oh, maybe I wanted to draw each one.
Sorry, and it's 6 years later, we're still drawing computers.
Well, look at this artistically rendered computer, right?
That's brilliant.
Okay, but there are a whole bunch of computers, and this is where you're going to go. Most students go here if they want to print.
Yes. Yeah. Like public workstation computers, not good computers for taking tests.
No, it's a really good point.
Bad for taking tests. One, because this is not a quiet floor. We should point that out. The first and second floors are not quiet floors. There will be lots of discussion happening at the reference desk. There'll be loud librarians talking. Because our offices are up here. We'll point those out in a second.
For reference, we are on this floor right now.
Yeah.
So
yeah. For reference, we are in reference and on
Yeah.
this floor right now. Oh, that's craziness.
Yeah.
Okay. Librarian offices are here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Thank you.
And this is where an ILL is right here.
Yes.
Too. So this is interlibrary loan.
That's where you come to pick up your interlibrary loan stuff. And then all of our offices are like here. At least the liaison librarians all live here. So this is why does my office look bigger? It's the smallest one. I gave us, like,
you can imagine.
I imagined an office that is big and amazing.
But I'm very unhappy that you have imagined me with the smallest office.
All right, so there's me. This one is C. This one is empty.
That's
actually our studio.
Yeah.
This is AP, and then we'll make Ellen's really tiny. This is Ellen Wilson. So those are our offices.
So almost all the liaisons are up here.
Yeah. So this is where we live. Okay. What else is on the second floor? Oh, what's back here?
Actually, reference books.
Yeah, but I mean, I was saying study rooms.
Study rooms.
Nobody uses the reference book.
No one actually uses reference.
Did I say that out loud?
Well,
Oops.
I mean, it gets some use when a professor tells somebody to use it.
Study rooms.
Okay, yeah, but there are a whole bunch of study rooms up here. What, 6 of them? Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah. And these are actually, Stephanie's right, we probably should mention it. These are the actual reference stacks.
Mm-hmm. So they're kind of all over the place, but mostly they're on this side.
Obviously not to scale.
Oh, and
not to scale.
Oh, but we should mention the media collection.
Oh yeah, God, there's so much stuff.
Because it's not on the first floor anymore.
Right, it's all outside of our offices.
So we get to see all the DVDs and everything right out there. So this is the media.
And children's and young adults.
Oh, right, and children's books are out here too. And YA.
Okay, south side.
South side. Now
we've given them no room.
All right, so little tiny space over here. You walk through, there are 2 sets of double doors, one over here and one that Beth's already drawn.
Yeah.
Is that right?
No, there are no doors here. Yeah, there are.
There are.
Yeah, there are.
This is going to be government docs.
Yeah.
So this is our government documents collection.
And bound periodicals.
Right. Which I've actually swapped. No, they're kind of
back there.
They're kind of back to back.
GovDocs kind of dog legs. My mom would be so proud that I said dog legs because she's always like, and then you just dog leg around to like, do you know what that means? So like GovDocs goes like, rah, rah.
Yeah, so they're kind of like,
yeah.
And we also have our microfilm and microfiche readers over here too.
It's my roll of microfilm.
Perfect. Nice.
Beautiful. Oh, and then
it's coming off the roll.
And then
as they do.
As they tend to do. Okay, and you forgot something pretty important. The writing center.
Oh yeah, that's right. So sorry, writing center.
Sorry. I didn't forget you. Just Stephanie did.
That's right. Yeah, I did.
I'll make sure Franklin knows.
I'm sure he's watching.
Franklin.
Okay. So the writing center is going to be, well, it's right across that second walkway.
Is it?
It is. It's practically straight across, which is how I give students directions to it. It's across and just a little bit. It's in this clear glass room.
The Thunderdome.
Yes, also known
as the Thunderdome.
This is the writing center. So I've actually put the docs in the wrong place. This is the this is the writing center. The distinctive feature of the writing center is going to be Darth Vader, right? I'm going to do a Darth Vader head.
Force is with you.
There we go. There. It's a Darth Vader head. Okay, anything else up here?
Probably, but we don't remember it. And we got to move on.
Okay.
3rd floor. I did that much better than the last time. Okay, I'm gonna try to make it bigger.
Okay.
Short arms. Okay, that's better.
Okay.
Elevators get smaller every time over there. Okay, 3rd floor. What's up here?
Books.
So over here, it's on the south side. This is, it looks like kind of like this. So this space is sort of divided into half-seats.
Mm-hmm.
So this is going to be the computer lab. And this is room 305.
Okay, so room 305 is especially important because, well, that was weird. Because this is where almost all of your library instruction is going to be happening. So if you have a class
where you get to meet Stephanie and I in person.
That's right. So this is an amazing place.
All the happiness
yes.
of the library gets sucked into this room.
So if you have an English 102 class that's meeting in the library, they're meeting here.
Or an art history class, or a political science class. Yeah.
So with very few exceptions, very few exceptions, all of your classes will meet here. So it's on the 3rd floor. Best way to get to it really is take the elevator up and then get off the elevator.
Walk across the
walkway. Go through those double doors, which are on every floor. And then you'll be on your way to 305.
Yes. And then this is...
That's
archives.
Archives, yeah.
So the McCall...
Doyle
McCall Rare Book and Manuscript Library.
MCLL.
McCall
Rare Books and Manuscript Library.
15 years later, we'll be here.
Yeah.
Writing the name out. Okay, so unique material.
You can go back and check out our episode on archives from last Halloween where our archivist, Deborah, talked about
what's in there.
Some of the amazing things they have in there.
What is it?
So it's a big space.
And why would you
a lot of stuff up there. And that's where you find it.
Why would you care as a student? Now you go back and watch it. All right, so on this side, there are, we should say, study rooms all across this side.
And this side. Am I right? Yeah. Okay.
So study rooms. And then...
Oh, you're using abbreviations.
Yeah. What's here?
On the 3rd floor, there's actually a little bit of study space, and then there's the stacks, right?
Yeah, that's the 4th floor.
That's the 4th floor. Okay.
So these are stacks. This is a book collection. So, now what letters are up there? A through H.
HV.
HV.
I think it's HV.
I think so. Circulating Collection. So the books that actually check out and leave the library.
So when we're on the 2nd floor, most of those things don't actually
Most of them
circulate.
never get used. And they don't circulate.
And they don't circulate. But these are books that you actually can check out, take with you, take down to the 1st floor, and
check out at the circulation desk, the round desk. Anything else on the 3rd floor we should note? I think it gets easier the farther you go up.
It seems like there is something important.
Mm-mm.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Cool.
We just spent a lot of time up there because of this.
Right.
Okay.
So it feels its importance is exaggerated.
Its importance is exaggerated. And then finally, the 4th floor. Oh my god, and the worst handwriting ever.
And I think that marker is about
to die as well.
Too.
We're gonna make it. Okay.
Elevator. And
then baby.
Little baby elevator. It's very. It actually does that. It's like a Willy Wonka elevator.
It actually gets smaller.
Well, we keep
Speaking of Willy Wonka.
It's weird. Maybe we're too close to it. But we haven't moved.
There we go. Good job, focus. Okay. Did you see my like terrible CrossFit hands? Like they were all like, you could see my like, sorry, gross. Okay. So third floor looks a lot like the fourth floor.
Yeah, which is why I mix them up in my brain.
Yeah, they're essentially one and the same. So we still have the walkways, right?
Yes.
Yes.
On both sides.
On both sides, and we still have
the double doors.
We still have the same sets of study rooms on the north side. We'll make that a little bit longer. So these are study rooms. Additionally, on the south side, there are more study rooms on the fourth floor. So they kind of are around this corner.
The back side here, yeah.
Like right here-ish. So we'll make these, obviously the elevator's not in the study room, but you guys can imagine study rooms. North side of the fourth floor is more stacks. There is, like Stephanie mentioned, between the stacks, a nice little study area here that are like study carrels. So we'll just put a little book. 2 books.
And this is a quiet floor.
Yes.
So if you want some peace and quiet, you can go up here and find a quiet floor.
Quiet.
First time in her entire librarian career, she is
actually shushed anybody. Normally I get shushed. Okay, so what's over on the south side? More stacks.
More stacks, yeah.
More stacks. More circulating collection. Of interest, maybe on the back side of this wall here are a bunch of whiteboards and group study spaces. The whiteboards are mounted, I don't know if it's with diamonds. Whiteboards are mounted to the wall there.
And you can check out markers from the circulation
desk. They just give them to you. Anything else on the fourth floor?
You know what we forgot on the third floor?
What?
The art gallery.
Study spaces. And I think that's it, right? Because there's some offices here, but that's not of interest to you guys. That's about it. Okay. That's it. I think so.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think that's it. So that was a quick and dirty and like win, lose, or draw style orientation library.
Oh, so hopefully you found that helpful. I kind of found it helpful.
I mean, I'm trying to
helps position everything
back where it was. Oh, and we should say that we did orient to where my talking head, just disembodied head. The bathrooms are in the same place on all the floors, right? Because it's plumbing. so they go up and down, right?
Yeah. So on every floor.
All the floors, all the bathrooms are there. So yes, there's a bathroom on every floor. We get that question sometimes. Like, is there a bathroom on it? Yes, there's a bathroom. Okay, so that went long. So let's go ahead and wrap up.
All right, now it doesn't look like we have any questions.
No, because everybody's like, but we just wanted to give kind of a rundown because we get this a lot. But be looking for on our YouTube channel and the Facebook too. Stephanie and I are going to actually do like a library orientation vlog.
Yeah, like a real walking around.
So we'll walk around and show you like people and us and our spaces and stuff. And we'll probably take you in our offices and stuff like that, so you get to see like what it's like if you haven't been in them. Which I would encourage you to like come to them.
Come see us.
If you're a librarian, yeah.
We do more than Facebook Live, so a lot more.
All right, so wrapping up. Next week, what are we doing next week? We already have it planned, and I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, we have it planned, but I don't remember what we're going to do. It's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be very cool. We've already come up with what we're doing for the next like 6 weeks, so it's gonna be great. But we also want your suggestions. So if you have suggestions, please let us know what they are. We want to know what you want to know because we know. I mean, obviously, we can do the library from memory.
We know
what's going on here. I mean, somebody's only been here a year. Like, okay, I could probably walk around this thing like blindfolded in my sleep because nothing's changed. Social media stuff.
Okay, so we are, well, obviously we're on Facebook, so like us right now, do it, click, because that's easy to do. We're also on Instagram.
Which is blowing up, by the way.
Yeah, it's doing very well.
Like, I'm getting notifications all the time, and I get real excited because I think it's my stuff, and it's not. And I'm like, oh, nobody likes my photos.
And the library's cooler than mine,
Library way cooler than my life.
So don't miss out. That was dorky. That was really dorky. But really, we're on Instagram as marx.library, and we're on Twitter as USA_library. And we are on YouTube as Marx Library Live.
Yeah, so go check out the YouTube stuff. We mentioned a lot of our other stuff, older Facebook Lives. You can go back and watch them. Okay, so Next week we'll post what we're going to talk about. We can't remember what it is. And I think that's pretty much
That's it. We'll see you next week.
Stay safe out there. We may actually get some snow.
Yeah, that's right. Stay warm.
Stay warm. All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.